was born into it. Grew up in a real estate family. Grandparents were both into it. My father got into it. He was into it before I was born, and pretty much by osmosis. You know, I think my first numbers that were ever learnt to me was 999.9, and that seemed to be the price of every house that I remember growing up.
That's Tanya's grandfather. That's who got it. All of us started in the business. My dad, Guy, and then obviously Tanya and myself. Morley Bruce. Yeah, that was my first headshot. 1991.
My name is Guy Latreille. I'm a real estate broker since 1976. What got me into real estate was my father-in-law. I was working in Montreal and didn't really like the big city, and every time we had leisure time we would wind up coming back to Port Perry, and a number of times he said, why don't I move back to the Port Perry, move to the Port Perry area and get into real estate.
I've been in the real estate business for 41 years. When I was 18, 19 years old, I always wanted to feed cattle and sell real estate, and that's what I did. I met Guy back in the early mid-70s through his father-in-law, Morley Bruce. And I started the real estate business with Morley, and he taught me very well.
People. Yeah, it's people. You meet all different types of people, and it's a people business. If you don't like people, you shouldn't be in real estate.
I like the rural people, farm people, whether they're buying or selling. I'm comfortable with it. I also enjoy the residential side of the business.
The general love of the industry, I think, you know, valuing properties and getting to do that is, there's no one property that's the same. Every day is different. Every client you deal with is different.
Well, my values in business is that the customer has to be treated correctly and with respect. And as a realtor, I believe when we're in somebody's home, we are a guest there. We respect their person, place, and things, but they come first, and whatever we need is secondary. And I believe if you treat the people correctly, everything else will fall into place. A good deal is a win-win situation for each party.
It has its highs and its lows, there's no doubt about it, but the trust factor between all of us, you know that if you were to go away on holidays, that another member of the team could pick up and look after your client, and you know they're going to be looked after just as you would look after your own. So I think that's one of our strengths.
We work well together, and we help one another.
Your wife, your father-in-law, your father, and yourself, all in 1,100 square foot office, and pretty much all the time get along. Yes, we have our disagreements and some challenges. It's hard to separate family from business. Our dinner tables at holiday time can be challenging. It's all about work sometimes, but we have a few matriarchs that put a stop to that very quickly.
I mean, her grandfather was in it, I was in it. And she became in it. Now her husband's in it, and her husband's father is in it. So it's quite nice.